Hey, hope you're having a great day so far. Today is February 7th, Sunday, and on this post I'll be telling you about the overall crypto markets very quickly, which includes Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin price action, and see how they could potentially affect the altcoin markets overall, before diving into Stellar, XLM, USD, and see what exactly has gone on in this market since the last time I've spoken. I've been telling you about the bullish and bearish case scenarios for today, as well as the short-term price prediction on this market, according to what I'm seeing on the charts. Before I begin today, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, do subscribe. If you guys are watching me on TradingView, do follow me, as I'll be keeping you updated on the latest crypto setups on my watch list, regardless if it's a good day or a bad day. If you guys want to support me and don't already have a Weibo brokerage account, you guys can use my referral link down below. They're still giving away 2 free stocks as of today upon a successful sign-up and a qualifying deposit of $100 US, and I will also receive a referral bonus if you guys sign up under me. Please also read my full disclaimer below. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. I'm purely sharing my own speculations opinions on this market. I cannot tell you the future, and you should always do your own due diligence before trading or investing in this market, as it's extremely risky and volatile. If you guys have any questions or comments, please do only leave them in the comment section below, but I'll try my best to get to as many of them as possible. Now, see what exactly is going on in this market first. Most importantly, as you take a look into Bitcoin dominance, tells me where the money could be trending into. Would it be Bitcoin, altcoins, or neither? Currently, we have Bitcoin dominance up about 0.3%. This boils down to Bitcoin price action down over 2%, while total altcoin market cap is down about 3%, okay? So this is why I always emphasize Bitcoin dominance trending downwards is generally better for the altcoin price action on both the upside and downside, okay? So right now we do have Bitcoin dominance up, and we do see total altcoin market cap dumping harder than Bitcoin price action. Now, let's take a look into what exactly is going on in Bitcoin dominance right here. Bitcoin dominance does seem like it's trying to get back on top of this daily 200 MA. If we actually do get a daily candle close above this daily 200 MA and stays above this daily 200 MA, not as ideal for the altcoin price action. So I am looking for this price action here, specifically on the daily time frame, is my focus right now. This is a shorter time frame of the bigger time frames. I am looking for the price action to continue downwards and get rejected by this daily 200 MA. Let's see if this is actually possible, and that would be better for the altcoin price action on both the upside and downside, as opposed to if Bitcoin dominance was trending back upwards. Bitcoin price action here, still running within my estimate for the past couple of days of these two trend lines here. It could be an ascending triangle pattern or a cup and handle pattern. I think in both cases, I will still be using this top trend line or something close. Okay, let's see if this is actually the downswing here. If so, and does not continue, then I would have my top trend line here to be about 41K here. Okay, that was resistance. That dump, that pullback here did take quite a bit of the altcoins down with it. So Bitcoin dumping will still have an effect on the altcoins. The magnitude of that effect would depend on how far up or down Bitcoin dominance is trending, or could be trending as well. Now, let's take a look into Stellar and see what exactly has gone on in here since the last time I've spoken. Since the last time I've spoken, I did mention that the price action here on the daily time frame, most apparently there was a symmetrical triangle pattern. Symmetrical triangle patterns are bullish, or continuation patterns. In this case, would be bullish. Measure target of this pattern was about 45 cents. After price action broke out of the symmetrical triangle pattern, it did seem like price action was struggling to get above 42 cents here. Okay, there was a smaller ascending triangle pattern that I mentioned in my last post. Measure target of that ascending triangle pattern was about 40. I think it's actually a little higher because I did reconstruct this ascending triangle pattern from erasing some of these trend lines. I think it was about 43. Check my last post, it was about 43 cents. And measure targets are usually approximate theoretical targets only. May actually be different in real life price action. Price action here got as far as about 42 cents here, so I would have considered that previous measure target to have been met. Okay, in that case, it's pretty close to it. Now, let's see what exactly the price action could be going on in here. Okay, I want to take a look into the higher time frame RSIs real quick to check for any red flags, such as overbought RSI or possible bearish divergence scenarios. On the monthly time frame, we are in slight overbought territory, about 7.3 on the RSI. So some pullback here is not unreasonable, but I don't think it's very overbought in the sense that I would really be very careful of it. Okay, I just know that it's slightly overbought. It could pull back or it could continue higher before then. Weekly time frame here, we are in overbought territory, about 79 on this high right here, and possible bearish divergence scenario comparing this new high right here with the previous high. So something I would not lose track of, because that could still signal a pullback more often than not, regardless of the strength of that pullback. On the 3-day time frame here, we do have a bearish divergence scenario. Even since the close of the previous 3-day candle, we have about one more day until this 3-day candle actually closes. Let's see if the price action on both the weekly time frame and the 3-day time frame are actually able to make a significant enough move to negate possible bearish divergence on these two time frames. On the daily time frame, there actually is still bearish divergence comparing this high right here with this high. Okay, I'm looking at this high right here because this one seems to have a very small difference, not as high as this previous high at about 35 cents. And the RSI reading to actually beat from that high is a little under 83, which is a little bit of a long shot right here. Let's see if the bulls is actually able to continue holding this price upwards, or can it actually negate this possible bearish divergence scenario. Now, so that's what I mentioned. Monthly time frame, weekly time frame in overbought territory, weekly down to the daily possible bearish divergence scenarios. So those are some of the things I'll be looking at for. Let's take a look into the daily time frame here, where I do see another possible pattern that could be forming right here. Let me pull up my curls. Oops. All right, here you go. All right, I do see a possible bigger rounded bottom right here. So if I am actually right about this, then I'm actually looking for a smaller rounded bottom to be forming on, I think it would be above this fib level, okay? So I'll be looking at something like this if my estimates are actually correct, and that this could be a cup and handle pattern instead, okay? So now these are my very preliminary estimates on what a possible pattern could be developing here. I do have my neckline to be about 40 cents if this is in fact a cup and handle pattern, because we have not had any daily candle closes above the 40-cent level, and I think that's a pretty good estimate of an even number for psychological support, where quite a bit of the sellers, where I did expect quite a bit of the sellers to actually sell around this area because it's an even number. You guys let me know what you think. So this is my estimate, and if I am actually right about this cup and handle pattern, then I am looking at a measure target, which is taken by measuring the distance from the neckline to the bottom of the pattern here. Slightly here. I don't think I'm going to be able to read that whole measure target. So 40 minus about 22. So that's about 18. Adding it back on top of 40 would give approximate target of 58. Theoretical approximate target only may actually be different in real life price action, more or less. Now, let's take a look into the bullish and bearish case scenarios here. Bullish case scenario, if price action actually completely validates this cup and handle pattern, then I would think that this price action is still looking bullish, and price action breaks above this 40-cent level and get a daily candle close. That's my safe assumption, my conservative assumption, that price action has actually broken out of this estimated cup and handle pattern. Okay, so I'm looking for a smaller rounded bottom to validate this cup and handle pattern, and a daily candle close above 40 cents to safely say that, in my opinion, that the price action has broken out of this pattern and go towards its measured target. Now, price action can also just break out of this this neckline about 40 cents and gets a daily candle close without completely validating this cup and handle pattern as well. So that is still possible, and in my opinion, that would still look bullish. Bearish case scenario here, the last low I am looking at for this bigger rounded bottom was about 32. I would say about 32.5 cents here, which is also the fib level right here. If we start getting daily candle closes below this 32.5 cent level, which was the last low, last dip here of this bigger rounded bottom, I'll be a little more cautious then, because this tells me that even if it could be forming a smaller rounded bottom to validate this cup and handle pattern, this tells me that the breakout could either be delayed, or I could still be looking at another pattern that's not this cup and handle pattern. Now, these are my bullish and bearish case scenarios for today. Let me know if you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know agreements, disagreements, feedback. I'd love to hear them. Hope you match your risk carefully, and if you would like to see any more of my most recently uploaded videos on YouTube, you guys can check out my links up here on YouTube. See you next time.